Good morning, friends. We have started with the sixth lesson.
Good morning.
That is, just mute your mic and listen. The sixth lesson is measurement
Good
of physical
morning,
quantities. Measurement of physical
sir.
quantities. I told you to write the homework of fifth lesson, that is food safety. Okay, have you written? Okay. Now listen.
Yes.
Listen here now. In our daily use, we have to use many quantities to measure. This we have discussed in the introduction of the lesson. See, in your book, some pictures are given where vegetables are shown. Then a thread is given. Bunch of some objects are given. Then liquid water is given in a glass. Okay. Then a gold ring is there. Understood? So various things are given. In our daily life, we are measuring different things. In day-to-day life, we measure things such as weight of fruits. If you go to market, you bring the vegetable, food grain. Then we count the temperature of the body with the thermometer. Volume of liquids. If milkman give you a packed milk, you see what is the volume of the milk. Then when you drive the bicycle, then you see the speed. So all these are the physical quantities. Understood? You weigh yourself. आपका जो health card है, your health card in your school, no? Your weight is mentioned there. What is your weight? So weight is a mass is a physical quantity. Weight is a physical quantity. Then in this way, we count different physical quantities. So measurement of physical quantity is important part of a life. Now when we say express one quantity, for example, we have seen a boy travel a distance of 2 kilometers. A boy travel a distance of 2 kilometers. Here what happened? This is a value. 2 is a value and kilometer is a unit. Now you see value and the unit together can give the better magnitude of the quantity. You see value plus unit only.
दिख नहीं रहा है.
Listen, value and quantity together, value and unit together gives us the magnitude of any physical quantity. मेरी आवाज आ रही है आपको clearly, Viraj?
Yes, sir.
Now listen. Now listen then. You see, value and unit together gives the magnitude of the physical quantity. Magnitude means fully expression. Expression till you understanding is called magnitude. Understood? If I only said a boy traveled 2 value, you will not understand anything. Then only I say about travel kilometer, then you will not get the value. So a physical quantity can be expressed with value and unit. Remember this. Now we are using different physical quantities. So different physical quantities have different units. Okay. For example, distance. Then mass is count, weight is count. It have different units. Understood? Distance is different than displacement. Mass is different than weight. So in this way, when we count the various quantities, a value and unit are used to express the magnitude of physical quantity. Understood till now? Now we'll see one of the physical quantity, that is mass. Mass. Now what is mass? Mass means what is the substance made up of? All of you know, every substance is made up of something. Every substance is made up of something, that is called as mass. Every substance of made up of matter. This quantity of matter is called mass. Now, what is weight? What is weight? Weight means the gravitational force acts on that mass. All of you know, the earth exerts a pull. The earth exerts a pull towards itself upon every object. Every object, the earth is pulling towards it. So this is called the gravitational force that is working on that object. The gravitational force of the earth working on that object is called as weight. Understood? So what is difference between mass and weight? Mass is the matter in that specific substance. Mass is the matter present in the specific substance, and weight is the gravitational force that is working on that object. Understood? I have given one question to you to write the difference between mass and weight. Am I right? What is difference between mass and weight is, you see, mass is always same. Mass is always same. The weight can be different. Mass means the matter it contains. Everything is made up of matter, that is mass, and weight is the gravitational force that is working on that object. Does the gravitational force on the earth is same everywhere? Mohit? Mohit, the gravitational force working on every object is same all over the earth or different?
No,
The gravitational force varies as your location, depends upon your location.
it changes.
Yes, it changes. If you are on equator, if you are on the poles, okay. So what is difference?
South Pole.
What is difference there in the weight on the equator and on the poles? I think I have given you a question to write now. You written the question. The weight can be different on the poles and different on the equator. Does Earth have a circular shape or elliptical shape?
No, sir.
Earth is not
Not
circular in
circular.
shape.
It's oval.
It is oval or
It is
elliptic.
oval.
Oval. Oval means like the egg. Okay. Here what happens? Distance from the center or radius. Radius is same everywhere? No. The distance from the center to the periphery is not same because Earth is oval in shape. So it affects this gravitational force. In this way, the weight of object changes from place to place. Understood? Our point is this: what is difference between mass and weight? Okay, mass is the matter it contains. Mass is the matter that subject contains, and weight is the gravitational force. Understood? Now one more thing: mass can be everywhere same.
Mass is a scalar quantity.
Now listen first. First listen. Mass always will be the same. You go anywhere. You go on the moon. Mass will be the same. Matter that contain will be the same. But the weight will change. Am I right? If you go on the moon,
Yes, sir.
if you go on the moon, the weight will be same. What is your weight? Your weight on the earth is, for example, 40 kg. Suppose we went on the moon,
50 kg.
50 kg. If you go on the moon, what will happen? The weight will be same.
Our weight will lose.
Your weight will be
Weight
less.
will
We will
change.
fly.
Your
We
weight will be less.
will fly.
Listen here, your weight will be less on the moon because the gravitational force on the moon is less than the earth. Understood? So this affects. Our question is this: what is difference between mass and weight? Understood? You understood till here? Now next.
Yes.
Okay. Now next we are going to see about the scalar quantity and vector quantity.
Hello.
Hello. Now you see, there are different physical quantities we use. What physical quantities we
सर
use in
बोर्ड
daily life?
सरळ दिसत नाही.
Who is asking? You listen to me. Prathamesh, listen to me. Prathamesh, you getting my voice?
Okay, okay. Yes,
Ah,
sir.
you sit properly, Prathamesh. You sit properly. You are in the class. You are sleeping. Everyone will sit like a class. Prathamesh, sit properly. Everyone will sit properly. Now listen. Here, what is difference between physical and what are the different physical quantity that we use? Can you tell me?
Length, mass, unit
Length, mass, then
are some example.
length, mass, then what?
Unit,
Distance. Distance we count, no? What do you count in daily
yes,
life? What different things you count in daily life? You count length. Am I right? You count distance. You count volume. I told you, if milk is given to you, you bring the milk from the milkman, you will not count the volume. If you pay for 1 liter and he had given you half liter milk, the difference will be in the volume. Yes or not?
yes,
If you are paying for 1 liter, then 1 liter volume you should get. So this is the volume we count. Volume we count. When the doctor take the injection, the volume is checked. In the syringe, the calibration is there to take the injection. For example, 0.5 ml. Okay, not 5 ml. 0.5 ml, 0.5 ml. So calibration is there. Your volume is important. Understood? You see on the tablets. On the tablets, the volume is given in the potency of that medicine is given. Content are given in point milligrams. Minute quantity, very less quantity. The things drugs are added in the medicines that we take, the tablets. Understood? That we count. Okay. While cricket, you count the score. While playing the cricket, what you count? The
runs,
score, runs. You count the runs. You count
wicket,
the you count wickets. You count runs against the overs.
balls,
You count runs against the overs and you say the average. How much runs to be made in the how many overs? This also you count. Am I right? Yes or not?
yes, sir.
For 1 over, how much time is given to spell one
6 balls,
6 balls in how much time it is given? If it is late, the bowler will be fined. So every moment we need the measurement. Yes or not? If you go to goldsmith,
yes,
if you go to goldsmith and you have taken your gold to make something, the volume is important or not? Prathamesh,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
very carefully you give attention to the balance when the goldsmith is counting
Yes,
because gold is very precious, you know. Yes or
yes,
not? So
yes,
every moment we are counting different physical quantities. Okay. when you are traveling to Amboli, what happens? When you start from Sawantwadi, the bus have the fast bus moves with speed. When you went in the Ghat region, the speed minimize. Okay, we get this knowledge. Now speed is good, speed is less. Prathamesh, yes or not?
Yes.
When you are going to Amboli, you can count the speed of the vehicle. Again, when you are returning from Amboli to Kuda, your car comes fast because it is what? Now you are coming down, slanting. You are coming down. So we count the speed. Every moment we have
Yes.
to count the physical quantities. Every moment we have to count the physical quantities. Understood? Now my question is this:
Yes, sir.
What physical quantities we count? Okay. The first physical quantity we count is the distance, for example. Just see distance. Okay. And one more physical quantity we count, displacement. Now see, what is difference between distance and displacement? What is difference between distance and displacement? Anyone?
Distance unit we used to count our how much we are traveling, how much distance we are traveling.
Displacement means what?
One to another place. One place to another place.
It is same. Distance and displacement is same. Distance and displacement is same. Prathamesh,
No, sir.
Prathamesh, listen. You're sleeping. Distance and displacement is same.
No, sir.
Now see.
Sir, an object moving from its position is called
Now see.
displacement.
Now listen to me. This is Kudar. This is Amboli. We'll see here. This is Kudar. This is Amboli. This place is Kudar. This is Amboli. Okay. Now, here to here, this is the distance. This is, but how we go? We go like this. Okay. So this is the displacement, this is the distance, and this is the displacement. Understood? समझ में आ रहा है आपको? So there is distance and displacement. These are both different. Now, to see, we are discussing about scalar quantity and vector quantity. What is scalar quantity? What is vector quantity? Some physical quantities are expressed by giving only value and unit. Listen.
Scalar quantity is completely expressed by its
Value and unit. Only value and unit is given, scalar quantity is expressed. But vector quantities need direction. How it is, see? I said Prathamesh travel distance of 2 kilometers. Prathamesh travel distance of 2 kilometers, we understood. See how much distance he traveled. We get the idea of the distance. Now, where he go? Prathamesh went to market.
not direction.
Yes. Now, Prathamesh went to market means we are expressing the direction. Understood? So this is called displacement. Okay. So this is difference between distance and displacement. Understood? Here distance is a scalar quantity and displacement is the vector quantity. Okay. So now I told you to write one question. What is the difference between scalar and vector quantity? So what is the answer? What is the answer? See, I think you have written now. A scalar quantity can be expressed by
Yes,
only
sir.
unit and value. Value and unit, you can express the scalar quantity. While vector quantities are expressed with the value, unit and important is the direction. Understood till here? यहाँ तक समझ में आपको? Any doubt is there?
Yes.
Yes,
You have
sir.
any doubt? You have any doubt? Mohit, Sai Shamre?
No, sir.
Okay. So always when you join, you have to click on the given link. Okay. Now see, this is about mass and weight. We have discussed two quantities, mass and weight. Next, the standardized measurement. To tell me what is the need of a standard measurement. I had given you one question. What are standard measurement and what is the importance of the accurate measurement? Why we need the accurate measurement? Prathamesh, just now we discussed if you went to goldsmith, you should have to measure accurately. Otherwise, it is your loss. Okay. Next, when you see in the space mission, the fraction of second is important. You have seen the athletic events. Have you seen the athletic events? A athlete can lose the gold medal with a fraction of seconds. Here, where accurate measurement is important. Understood? Now, this is one more question to write. What is the importance of accurate measurement and what is the standard measurement? Now, standard measurement means what? All over the world, globally, we should use the standard measurement. If I told two boys to count the length of the bench with this hand like this, if you count the length of the bench, what will happen? Your answer will be different because every hand is not same. Okay, so here standard measurement is required, so we have made the scale. Understood? Okay, now I'll put your homework on the WhatsApp, what to write in the classwork. Understood? So we'll stop recording here now. Now you have to give your feedback.